Hi, and welcome back to Simple Shoulder Solutions. This is day 4 in our series to help you have your shoulders feeling better and stronger. So we talked about ice and taking down some of that inflammation. We talked about sleep positioning. So if you can get a healthy, comfortable night's sleep, you're going to be much better off. And we also talked about doing some strengthening. So those are some very basic things that are going to work for most people. Today we're going to talk about range of motion. And this is where we're sort of at a critical point where we have to decide if this is going to be right for you. So we're going to do a simple test first, and that's to check your shoulder range of motion. And what we're going to do is put our arm up over our head, and I'm going to show you from the back here. I should be able to reach my opposite shoulder blade on the top, and then when I bring my arm back around, I should be able to reach the bottom of my shoulder blade. And you can see with me, I actually have a little bit of a limitation in my shoulder. I've played throwing sports for many years, baseball. I was a quarterback in football. And then, going on as a parent, I've coached my kids, both baseball and football. So a lot of throwing from this shoulder, and over the years I've gotten a little stiff. That test right there reminded me of some stretches and exercises that I need to do to maintain my shoulder. And so it'll last me for the rest of my life without surgery or any pain medications. That's what this is all about, is to preserve your shoulder and have a healthy, strong shoulder that you can rely on. So if you did that test and you can reach the top of your shoulder blade without any pain, or the bottom of your shoulder blade without any pain, then you're probably pretty good at this point. And you may not have to do any of this. Maybe you want to focus your efforts elsewhere, but feel free to follow along. Now, if you were not able to reach the top, that means you have a range of motion issue. Or if you weren't able to reach the bottom or you had pain, that means you had a range of motion issue. That means that we're definitely right on track with what I'm going to show you today. So, or if you're able to reach too far, all the way over the top and maybe beyond, there are some people, we ask them to put their arm up behind their back and they go way up their back, but it hurts them. Maybe these exercises are not right for you and you'll stick with the first ones. But if you have a little stiffness or a little pain and you can't reach your shoulder blade, these exercises today are definitely going to be right for you. So we've got our handy wand or a golf club or ski pole that we used in the other session with the exercises. And today we're going to use that to improve our range of motion. And one way, I'm going to put this weight down here, we're going to use that in a little bit. One way to improve that range of motion is to be able to use your stronger hand to push out to the side. And I'm just going to hold it there. Now, I'm not pushing into pain. You remember from day 1, I said, when it comes to the shoulder recovery, the idea of no pain, no gain is not in our vocabulary. It does not work that way. So we're just going to push out to the point of stiffness and maybe a little bit of discomfort. And that's okay. We're going to wait there. We're going to breathe. Take about 30 seconds and hold it there. And then we're going to come back in, and you can even pull it this way, or if you want to get real fancy, you can go then over the back and help lift this arm up. So your top arm is now helping you lift your bottom, your right arm, into that restricted motion. And you're going to hold 30 seconds that way. You're going to alternate 30 seconds out this way. Breathing is a big part of it. Take some nice deep breaths, let your muscles relax so you get the best out of the stretch. Again, it should not be painful. We're just looking to gradually increase some range of motion, alleviate some of that stiffness that has set in from that initial injury where you maybe were protecting it a bit. We're going to go back around. You can do this with the ski pole or golf club. You could also do it with a towel. Works well. You can just kind of pull up like this with the towel. I'm just going to stretch nice and comfortably. You can see it, that's getting me closer toward my opposite shoulder blade over here. And you can do those frequently throughout the day. I often believe that morning is the best time to start to loosen up, because then you can carry those things through your day, and your shoulder will improve with that little bit of momentum you gave it earlier in the day. So that's one set of shoulder range of motion exercises. I'll give you another easy one right now. This is called the pendulum. It's very easy. At most points, it's very comfortable for people. Again, it should not be a no pain, no gain. It's one of those simple ones to do that most people improve from, and you get a lot of benefit out of it with not a lot of whole effort. So we're going to take a weight. I'm going to support myself. In this case, my left shoulder, we're going to say that's the one that's bothering me. I'm going to support myself with my right arm, and I'm just going to let my arm hang down. And I'm not swinging it yet. You'll see a lot of people just swirling their arm around. I'm just letting it hang down. I'm giving it a couple seconds for those muscles just to kind of get comfortable with the fact that we've got some passive traction on it. And then once I've got that relaxed, I'm going to start to just shift my weight and get my body weight going. I'm not moving my arm. My muscles in my shoulder are not really doing much. They're just relaxing, and I'm creating a little bit of space in that shoulder. I'm freeing up that joint capsule. This is great if you've got like a stiff shoulder. Very easy to do. People with frozen shoulder, something like that. And I'm just going to do this for about 2 minutes. You can go clockwise circles, counterclockwise, and once you get it going, it'll just kind of carry on a momentum of its own. This is called a pendulum exercise. It's very easy, and I'm just going to let it come to a nice, easy stop. So we've got the pendulum exercise, and then the movement to the outside. This is a big motion that people tend to lose if they're reaching. They can't reach the back seat of their car, or they can't open their car door, or they can't reach the nightstand on their table. That first one I showed you is a big deal. And then of course the one, a lot of people have trouble getting dressed, so the one behind the back is definitely important with that. So those, you've got 3 range of motion exercises, which are really going to help you if you feel that your shoulder is stiff. If you are confused about whether this one's right for you or not, please give me a call or reply to this email, or just reach out to us, professionalphysicaltherapyandtraining.com, and we can guide you to what is the right exercise for you. So I hope this is helping so far. Stay tuned and look forward to an email tomorrow. We're going to talk about something really important that everybody can improve on, even myself, and it plagues us often very much throughout the day, but it has a big impact on how your shoulder moves, functions, and how you feel with your activities through the day. So thank you for paying attention to our Simple Shoulder Solutions videos.